Hey y'all, it's your girl Shelly Pugh, aka the Financepreneur, and welcome to a very special bonus episode of the Financepreneur podcast, the show that is helping entrepreneurs become financially lit so that we can build big business, right? And so I want to come to you today talking about the importance of being able to work from anywhere. So y'all, the coronavirus, it is taking over, okay? Especially if you live in America, you are really realizing that we are living in a different time right now, things that we never thought that we would have had to go through. And so a lot of businesses are closing their doors. They're telling their employees, you got to work from home. There are people being laid off because businesses aren't able to sustain themselves. And so I want to talk to those side hustlers, those solo entrepreneurs, and those that are still trying to figure it out about the importance of being able to work from anywhere. And y'all, we honestly can do business from anywhere now because we have technology, right? You don't have to have the fancy camera. You don't have to have an Apple computer, the best top-notch stuff. Really, as long as you have your phone, you should be able to do business from anywhere. I'm not even talking about your laptop, okay? If you've got a smartphone, you have got to figure out, how can I make money from my phone? And so the WFA Lifestyle, it is really a lifestyle. If you can find out more about it, there's a book called The 4-Hour Workweek. I really suggest that you read it. Matter of fact, I'll drop a link for easy access to it. It's by Tim Ferriss. And he talks about this lifestyle where people are able to put in 4 hours or more, depending on what you do, let's be real, okay? And work from anywhere. They're able to do their business from anywhere, from any country, as long as they have Wi-Fi and a phone or a laptop, okay? And so the reason why that's important now is because people are quarantined. They're self-quarantining, offices are closing. I mean, even at my workspace, right? They're asking people, if you don't really have to come in, then don't. It's just a polite way to say, like, the door is open, but, they just cracked a little bit. Like, they're not wide open. We want you to stay safe. We want to stay safe, so stay at home and handle your business from there. And so that's the beauty of being able to do these things. And so I know you all are very familiar with people who strictly have online businesses, right? They don't have a brick and mortar shop. They do not have a restaurant. They do not have an office where you actually physically go and meet them. You meet them over Zoom, you meet them over FaceTime. It's just a regular old school phone call. Like, my first business coach, she lived in the New England area, New York, Connecticut. She was always, up that area. I'm in South Carolina. We talked every single Tuesday on the phone, and that was her business, right? It had nothing to do with us having fancy equipment, but we got things done. I mean, that was her model. This is how things work. And I had plenty of success from it. Never had any complaints. And so you have to figure out, what can I do in my business to make sure that I can work from home or anywhere, not necessarily home, right? Because some people are just not homebodies, y'all. Let's be real. They want to go out. They want to be in the park. They want to be at Starbucks or wherever. And that's okay. But you have to figure out, what does that model look like for me? So this is the time to do your homework, right? People are working from home already. My younger sister works in New York. Her job has closed their doors, so she came back home just to hang out with the family. But they're trying to figure it out now. How do we still have access to our kids? How do we have access to the parents and be able to work from home? Because that was not a model they had in place. And so the light bulb went off for me, and I said, well, let me talk to my people, because how many other people don't have this model in place? So now was really a great time to go ahead and start figuring that out. That way, you can always be ahead of the curve when things happen, right? So we want to be proactive in how we handle our business. That way we don't take financial hits later. Because if you have to close the doors to your business, that is a major financial hardship that you will have to face, which will affect everything down to your credit score in the long run. And so we want to make sure that we're always using wisdom and applying the knowledge and finding resources that can help us in this time. So again, that book is called The 4-Hour Workweek. I really suggest that you read it. It's by Tim Ferriss. I'll drop the link in the show notes. Let me know if you live the WFA lifestyle now. Let me know what you Share it with the people who are following as well. If you currently are not, let us know what it is that you want to do and how we can help. All right. So I really want to hear from you guys. Leave a comment, drop a review, and let me know how things are going. That was my time. I hope this helps. It's your girl Shelly signing off. Y'all stay lit.